Hello everybody, welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex. My name is Sean and today we begin the World Series. It is the Mariners taking on the Braves just like last year, and we were able to come out on top in 6 games. We'll see what it comes down to this time. We took a look at who was actually going to win Game 7 of the NLCS in yesterday's video, and I was not impressed by either pitching staff or the offenses by and large. I think St. Louis beat themselves more so than Atlanta beating them. It was a weird game. You can check that out yesterday, I guess. Spoiler alert. And if you didn't watch that and you didn't see the beginning part, there was a big kerfuffle in Game 4 where I lost my flippin' marbles because I thought I sent somebody home. I did. I sent them home and then I hit LB, and because the runner that I sent home between second and third base wasn't at third base, when I hit LB to advance the runner, instead of what I would like it to do, which is to stack, so if you tell them to go next base and you tell them again to go next base, it just stacks on. It overwrote the decision that I made to send the runner home. There was a whole kerfuffle at third. It didn't really matter in the end because we were able to win, thank God. Otherwise, we'd still be facing the Minnesota Twins, or maybe watching the World Series, because they might have been able to come back. We've really struggled offensively, and we're going to hopefully get those kind of jitters out here for the World Series. But just quickly to finish that thought in that Minnesota game. So it was a little unfortunate. I'm bummed that it happened, but at least I understand what happened, because I was like, I know I sent him home. Like I mentioned earlier, we did face the Atlanta Braves in the last season's World Series. I had the format running a little bit differently in the previous season, where when we had a day off in game, I would have a day off like on content. And I think that helped because we played our 2 worst games against Atlanta before the day off, and then we were able to take that day off, come back the next day, get a win, bad game off, win at home. We'll see if that changes this season, because I am not taking any days off during the series. So yeah, I'm a little worried about that, because if we have one bad game, it could spiral pretty badly. But I have trust in Luis Castillo, who is 2-0 with a .75 ERA, though we have had trouble at times with his location. Spencer Strider is 2-1 with a .561 ERA, a record and ERA that does not match as we get ready for World Series Game 1. And it looks like it appears to be a Friday, perhaps? Oh, and so we get the City Connect uniforms. Cool. T-Mobile Park, closed and overcast. Feels good to be home. We will have the I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I was trying to get the lineup set, and I just completely lost it. We've had a few days off, so all of our stuff is set and ready to roll. The Braves might be, I think they actually should be okay, because there's a bigger distance between Game 7 of the previous series and Game 1 of this series than I realized. So we have 3 hot hitters and a lot of crowns to deal with. And it is as... Oh, I forgot to fix something. Shoot. Darn it. I knew I was going to do that. I meant to do that before I started recording. I'll fix it. I guess it gives us an opportunity to enjoy the sounds here. Do we get like a good... Oh, we do. It's not great. It is the World Series Game 1 from Seattle. The Braves taking on the Mariners. See what... Yeah, it's just going to give me that kind of ugly thing. I really don't like it. That looks like the injury screen. I turned up some of the crowd volume in yesterday's video, and I turned off the commentary. I'll fix that real quick. We're 7-0 so far this season. 3.7 runs a game. They are 9-6, the Atlanta Braves. 6.3 runs a game. The ERA is incredible for the Mariners. And you can see some other stats there, but our offense is, as Luis Castillo gets ready to take the mound. A little World Series patch on the jersey. Will we as Mariners fans ever see this in real life? I just don't know. That's a better shot of it. Here is Luis Castillo, 2-0 with 12 innings pitched, a .75 ERA. That whip at .58, 12 strikeouts, a 0% walk rate, strikeout rate at 29.3. We've kind of figured out our formula. We got to do just enough on offense. I'm trying to fix the camera. My monitor got goofed up. We go about 6 innings with our starter. Then we go to the bullpen.
Struck deep right field, way back and out of here.
Oh, did it not save? They didn't save the sound of the crowd volume. Whatever.
Center fielder Michael Harris.
Okay, there it is. Now we're back to normal.
The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch.
Oof.
Hard hit left side. On to France.
A nice sinker right there and a good start for the Mariners. Oh, we didn't get the cool logo in the intro.
All right, Siggy. How about all the talent
Darn,
in
that
this
sucks.
lineup?
I was like, oh, that'd be kind of a fun
way
to do it.
Manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else. It's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
There we go. Oh, fouled it off. I'm gonna try to go just a little further outside. Oh, that worked. Okay.
Slider got him for strike 3.
I'll take it.
Wow, just
I'll take it.
bite to that slider, broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know
That's
that,
a
but
huge swing from Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Way out front for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ooh, he was able to get to that one. Damn. So let's double up on the fastball.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Okay, Acuna Jr., please, sir.
That's a really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to third.
That was a lot of pitches.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
We have the one ball. That was what, 7 pitches? 8? Something like that? Got through those first couple bats pretty quickly. I love that we have the rally towels are green now. Could be a different year's edition.
Getting the nod on the mound, Spencer Strider.
Spencer Strider, 25.2 innings pitched in 4 starts. ERA a little high at 5.61. 11% walk rate.
Mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second,
What was
third
that,
time
25,
and give them something
75.
It's tough if you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter,
Okay.
you really have to stay on your
We've
toes.
we've had a lot of trouble the last couple of years.
Now at the plate as he swings
Couple of games. The last series is brutal. 4-seam at 100, slider at 88, circle change at 89, 2-seam at 99. early. Okay, good at least.
The 0-2.
Hey, that's a good take on the slider.
Slider down and away. Just misses. 0-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Okay,
No,
that's
there's
all
a
right.
small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss
Too
there.
late. Oh my God.
Close, but call the ball. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off.
Change up in the zone.
The pitch. And another ball.
Okay, okay. Ooh, that was a walk. That was a walk.
Fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with.
Okay, that's a
out there on the
great
mound.
piece of contact there.
And it remains 3-2.
Okay.
And that is
Hey, we got a bit of a beneficial call, but we did give him a strike.
and earned a walk.
Something that we've really struggled with is opposite hand throwers' inside pitches.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Strider, a 6-foot righty, 195 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his
Early.
credit. Crawford over at first with one away. Next
Okay,
pitch
hey, that's a
misses.
good take.
Going to count 1-2. And the right-hander deals.
Got me with the
Goes
fastball.
down
Okay.
looking.
Okay. So that's not good. He froze me with that.
Up next for the Mariners. And strike one to the catcher.
Man.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw
It's a little
something you
silly
can
to like
command and
skip
get
through the
this at bat
cinematic
over
to
with as
take a
quickly as
timeout.
possible.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Blew the Express right by his bat for strike 3.
Okay.
Mariners
3
lead
strikeouts to
one.
start the
We played an
game. We
inning.
do draw
No
a
score.
walk, but our offensive woes continue. We can't catch up to the fastball. We're having way too much trouble. I mean, we're just late. I mean, he didn't even throw that off-speed stuff, and we took a hack at it with Julio.
Is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues?
The great thing you're here in the World Series.
That was a
now, just try to have
brutal-
fun. The performance has
That's
been
a
outstanding,
really bad,
and why should
really
it stop
bad
now?
slider.
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in
That
this one.
didn't drop the way that I wanted it to,
Blanco
but
tosses
that's
to
okay.
first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A lot of great game one moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals.
There we go.
In 2015 really sticks
There
out
we
for
go.
me. They went on to win that
Second
game.
strikeout for
14
Castillo.
minutes. Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Hopped up.
Polanco. Got a little read on it. Nicely done. Okay. Okay.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings
The
and
CPU
misses.
has been
Looks like he's
really
picked
been
up
willing
right
to
where he
throw
left
that
off.
low
There's no
fastball.
doubt, Boog.
We have
Electric
recorded
start
4
from
outs,
the
each of
jump.
them
It's just
via
gonna
the
miss right
strikeout.
now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
One down, base is empty. And that skips into dirt.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96
Just
miles
late
per
on
hour.
it. I mean, I'll at least take
Now
the
he lights up the
I'll
radar
take the
gun
out
with
via the
triple-digit
fly out.
speeds.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swings and misses. It's
Damn it.
0-1.
We
Second
were
inning
right
here,
there.
No score.
That was a mistake pitch. Got to take advantage of it.
Late on that fastball. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. On the ground.
We are in some trouble
Albies.
here. 98 on the 4-seam is giving me a ton of problems here.
There. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0. And we're back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman.
And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Haniger sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Sean Murphy. Right through there for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Just missed. And now 2 balls
You know what?
and a
I'm okay
strike.
with that one being way outside. Probably shouldn't have doubled up on that slider that early in the count.
Wouldn't chase that
Ooh.
time. The pitch. And that's too
Fuck.
high, ball 4.
Castillo!
Tried to nibble right there and just missed his
It
spot.
just
Hitter did
sailed
not
on
grab
me.
it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jared Kellner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next off,
There we
in
go.
there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
I was kind of looking for the double play opportunity there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. No big deal.
Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one is in for a strike.
A little surprised we got that call, but he might just have that zone over toward the left-handed batter's box. That's a really bad sinker. He's too excited.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well,
Trying to induce the swing there.
Frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many.
There we go. Got him on the sinker. A little surprised we got that early of a swing, but I'll take it.
No hits, no errors, and 1 left.
Okay, so each pitcher has walked one batter.
Number 3. No score. Back in Seattle as we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Josh Rojas. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike.
Not going to do a whole lot with it. He is filling up the strike zone, though.
Over and over again, this
All
guy
right, well.
demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
He was.
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Step out.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box.
That was just too aggressive a swing there.
And another ball.
Okay.
And a swing and a
And
miss.
late on it.
And that's the
Damn
first
it.
out. Here's Dylan Moore. Swings through that. Time called. Chance to collect himself.
It's
down
just
0-2.
been a nightmare at the plate.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
Good take.
Misses, and the count's full.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Foul it off. That's fine. Trying to work in the contact swing.
One down, base is empty. Good plate
Okay.
appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Had a couple of disconnections in the game that we were watching yesterday. Hopefully it just pauses the game. That was the worst possible spot.
So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was in the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there, know that this is a
It's a
rare
good take right
opportunity
there.
and just
Terrible
play your best.
plate appearance with
Crawford in the box here,
Julio.
lets that one go for a ball. Slider misses
Sorry about
outside.
that pitch out. We're not going to steal.
And here it comes. Foul back all
Sean?
the way, and that's out of play.
We can't give him
2
extra
gone,
strikes.
But the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Are we early? Like, what is going on? How can I not figure this out?
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two outs. Not close with that one. And it's 3-2. Jorge Polanco on deck for the M's. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1.
That's just too high.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Okay, so they have terrific arm strength out in the outfield.
And he deals. Just missed.
Ooh, boy.
The pitch.
Got me.
There, sets him down on strikes.
Fuck.
Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out
It
to
froze
get out
me.
of the jam.
It froze me on the inside. Here's the good news. We have him up to 50-plus pitches.
Game 1 of the World
That
Series.
is what we have to worry
Now the
about.
number 2 hitter, Orlando Arcia. And a good eye there.
Castillo,
Arcia,
buddy, please.
an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one missed.
That last half inning that we pitched was
And that
not
is
clean.
in for a
I
strike.
don't love it.
Now 2-1.
It felt like we were throwing some good pitches, just not getting the location. You could see it on a couple of those. Oop, and this at bat. Thankful for the strike there, the swing.
We're going to take a look at the pitch
'Cause I
sequence of
overpitched that.
at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Acuna punches one foul right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Bad execution on that last little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Acuna looked at a good chunk of pitches in the last at-bat he had. Throw this a little more to the outside.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One down, base is empty. Got him lifted. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Frustrating.
I'm mad.
To the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure
I'm mad at
that's
him.
gonna sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Olsen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And it's even up. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That clips the corner. Bounce to the left side. And that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. And the first hit of the World Series is
no fucking way.
Just found a way to slap
No
that ball
fucking
down
way.
the baseline. That's really excellent back control.
Look at how far that is off the
Hitters do
fuck
off the
you.
tee where it's
Fuck
placed in
you,
different
Austin, or
spots, which is
whoever
nice.
you
Now
are.
let's see if they can put up the first
Sorry,
hit of the
Austin
game.
Riley.
Riley swings through.
Unintended strays there. Did not
He
mean
comes
to
the
did
plate
not
for
mean
the
to do
second
that.
time today.
Matt Olson.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Okay, doesn't do any damage to us, but that is one of the most frustrating swings I have seen this postseason from the opposing team. He was so fucking late on that pitch and then just poked it. Somehow that stayed fair. Whatever. We get out of it. It's what we've been good at throughout this postseason. Holding the fort down. I still don't know if I'm going to use Brian Wu in a starting spot.
Cal Raleigh. The right-hander back to work.
Okay, I got to stop swinging.
Well, these Mariners did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Okay, what did I just say? Stop swinging. Look at how far... Whatever. Okay. Just don't worry about the strikeouts. Just focus on...
Adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Throws me with a fastball. Fantastic. Great. Excellent. I love looking down in the zone 4 fucking pitches in a row. I look slightly up and he goes, oh, here it is.
Very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just cannot time this fastball up.
Elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's off the inside edge. Yeah, the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Okay, foul it off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him.
Got me with the circle change. I'm guessing that's way too early.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
France in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
We are going to have to deal with this guy twice.
Called at home plate. In the air to left center. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip.
It's okay. It's okay. We had a bad stretch there where we were having a lot of trouble against the bullpens, but that's how we won against Minnesota.
Ready to go. Still no score. That clips the corner.
Starts him with the breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it. One down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. One down, base is empty. And that one is
That's
inside.
a strike. That's a strike, man.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a nice pitch, Castillo. Love that.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He reached out to walk his first
Stop,
time.
stop, stop, stop.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-2. Fouls it
That
back
was not
with 2
good.
strikes. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. And we're
We
still
don't have
knotted at
a
0.
very low pitch count either. Like we're both teams throwing a lot of strikeouts, longer at bats.
And the batter now, Mitch Haniger.
We have Spencer Strider at pitch number 69.
Strider back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That one back up the middle.
There it is, Haniger.
So a man on base
Finally
to
get a
start the inning.
good guess on where he wants to go.
0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Josh Rojas. It immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's
That's a
gonna be
great take.
Dylan Moore.
That is a terrific take.
And a pitch.
That's
outside.
a better take. Let's
And now
go.
2-0. Haniger, the lead runner at second. Rojas on at first with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time.
Okay, we got a take here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's
I
the
could have been a
automatic.
little more aggressive on it, but I didn't want to be late and get popped up.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 3-2. Time call.
That's all right.
First
Okay.
and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
We've
Just
seen a
needs to let the ball
couple
travel a
of
little more. His
pitches
timing will be back
called.
on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man,
And that's a
Julio
double play.
Rodriguez. Off balance feet. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Down.
Crawford swings through it for strike one.
Good take on time.
Takes the ball.
If they were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Left-hand batter waits.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one missing inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. What a play. Inning over. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And
that is a brutal way to end that inning.
No one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third, Moore. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
It's just so frustrating. We just don't do well with small ball. We haven't done well with that all season long. Stringing together hits is just a nightmare for me.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent
Fuck
slider,
off. What the
but they've
fuck?
not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Okay, what? Castillo. What are we doing? What is their lineup, by the way? There's 1 switch in there, a lot of righties. Oops, I did actually want to get people up in the bullpen. My bad.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Come on. Here we go. Hey, Castillo's made some great pitches here. They've missed a couple of mistakes on my part, but
Pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
that's got to be a base hit. There's no way that's an error.
Saw one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back, gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The error cost us. Just like it cost the Cardinals yesterday.
Run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right side. The flip. That's out number 3. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip. This is the World Series.
Going back-to-back slider or sinker there was a bad plan. He got it. I mean, he got there.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wide to kick the pitch. Hard grounder in.
God, and we can't get any elevation on that fucking ball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. First
Good
pitch
take.
misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
I'm so irritated with that Acuna fucking.
Pen Murphy gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later.
Okay, we got to be really slowed down here. Slurve is going to top out at 79. Four seam is at 90. A sinker is at 87.
And now it's going to be Luke Raley. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Polanco, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one
We
fouled
missed it.
off.
That was it.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
France at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that will end the inning. The Braves' pen comes through in fine fashion. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Mariners nothing.
The error should have ended the fucking inning. It should be a 0-0 game. It's a nice play by Polanco.
Back in Seattle. Now the
third baseman, Austin Riley.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
And even though, I mean,
Number 47.
we're dealing with the same problem with Murphy, you might look at it and go, okay, well, the pitches should be like more noticeable and they'll be a little bit slower. So theoretically, that'll hopefully be a little easier to deal with, but it's still the speed difference that I'm having trouble with. I've had trouble with all season. I think there were a couple of times where I even mentioned, like, this is why this kind of performance is like why we're not going to be able to win this World Series. I don't think that's going to be called a strike.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpen.
Fly ball down the line. Raley going back on this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Outside low. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I mean, we missed a pitch with Raley too. Like if we were just better timed on that, we could probably get it out of the yard. Maybe at least score a run. I don't know.
At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ozuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
What the fuck? We were
Bases
that
empty,
early?
one away here in the late
Ew.
stages of game one. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hey, we're a bloop and a blast. We're fine. We're in this game. Brash is doing exactly what I need him to do.
Two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric.
It's just so
these days.
unfortunate.
These
We
are
made
fun
one
at-bats
bad
if you're a
defensive
hitter.
play,
I'm so glad I'm
and
retired.
not even that bad of a pitch. Didn't quite get down the way we wanted it to. But we had just thrown it in the final pitch of the last at bat.
See another.
Move past it. Move past
Here
it.
in the top half of inning number 7.
Oof, that was way inside.
Outside.
Why am I so inconsistent with Brash here?
And he grounds one back up the middle. Sends it to first.
It'll be interesting to go back and look at that footage on the error and just see if I had that extra little second there. It wasn't diving play. I mean, I guess if he beats it out, it's not the worst deal in the world.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
Number 38, Pierce Johnson.
Mitch Haniger getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
The right fielder.
Slurve at 88, four-seam at 98, and a slider at 90.
The pitch. Johnson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. At the belt and fires. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really
It's been
puts him on
all
their heels.
goddamn postseason.
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. And that's in there for strike 1.
Fucking slurves and sliders and circle changes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Center field. Long run, nice grab. Out number 2. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. A strikeout and a walk. That's a little bit low. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. A.J. Minter, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Matzik warming up as well.
There we go. Good take.
The inside edge.
We did do a pretty good job to get Strider out. They let him go as long as he possibly could.
Late with the swing
Just
there.
losing patience at the plate.
Challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Stop swinging at that shit! Fuck me, dude!
In the air, center field. Harris after it. Squeezes it.
Oh
That
my
is the
god.
inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8.
Just every
It's the Braves
fucking
2
game
and
since
the
that
Mariners
10-0, 10-1 win has just been a fucking misery fest. Like, we require pitching perfection with my inability to do anything offensively.
Sean Murphy. Brash back to work. That catches the
I
ball.
hate how inconsistent I am here with Murphy.
And there's a strike. Good heater.
Or Brash, excuse me. I don't know why I said Murphy. We had a pitcher named Penn Murphy at one point. We have played so well
Short work to
defensively.
send him packing to
It's
start the
one
inning, and no
fucking
messing
error
around
and one
either. All
fucking
three pitches
bad
were in the
pitch.
strike zone.
God damn it.
Strike mode all
Oh,
the
it's
way.
irritating.
That's pretty impressive.
Fuck.
Given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Kelman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate.
So we probably should have warmed up a lefty for
really tied it up when he couldn't
the
get a piece
flip of the
it.
lineup.
Stands in now and watches strike one. That's through there for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity.
There we go.
Swing and a miss. That retires
There
the
we
side.
go.
And that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
I mean, this is your recipe.
Now pitching for
Get a good start where you don't give up any runs or you give up basically a tie game, right?
So the batting
And then
order
just
turns
keep
over.
switching the arms.
And
I
now
can't figure it out.
Julio Rodriguez.
90 on a circle change, 97 on a four seam, sinker at 97 and a slider at 87.
Ball one, no strikes.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And downstairs. Just off the inside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way
That's
to get
fine.
ahead in the
That's
count
fine.
quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
A wind in the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Mid 90s is just coming in so quick.
Swing and this
Rolled
one's
over
bounced
the
to
circle
ground.
change.
Riley fires to first.
So a 3-0 count
Rodriguez
turns
out of
into
play.
an out.
not shortstop.
J.P. Crawford.
I'm okay with the
next to hit.
3-0 take right there.
Swing and a miss.
We're just too
Nice
aggressive on
changeup.
that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to
And
first.
we're on top of the sinker too.
Steps on first for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick
Oh
out.
boy, oh
So
boy.
2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. First pitch swinging.
Man, it's just lower than I'm anticipating.
There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missing there. Now 1-2. That one lifted to left. Kelman towards the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that.
Oh. What an absolute frustration that is. That is just
They bring a
so
young arm out of
unfortunate.
the bullpen in this spot.
We
Gregory
see how
Sanchez.
they are able to get one of their
Slider
hits
guy, bro. He throws
for a
it hard
double.
and gets a lot of
We
late
just
movement,
can't
so it's
get
tough to pick
anything.
up.
What the fuck? Santos. Why is it giving me Atlanta's logo?
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not watching this shit. Get the fuck off my screen. Fuck out of here.
To help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth.
God damn it, motherfucker. We cannot leave that pitch there to that man.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Acuna leads off first with one away. Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike two. That one is upstairs.
That's fine.
He really
That's fine.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And another ball.
I forget, one of the hitters that we saw this season had a really distracting batting stance. I don't remember who it was.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that's a base hit.
Olson's pitching or his batting stance is a little tricky as well.
Where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
21. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Okay. Still only down a bloop and a blast, but with the way our offense has been performing today, I don't have a lot of belief. We're not seeing it well at all with the dish. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how we have managed to be this bad. This consistently just guessing wrong and not able to see what they're doing.
Now, and on the mound, the closer,
AJ Minter is going to come on in here.
Any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Four seam at 98, a cutter at 92, and a circle change at 89.
As the lefty gets to work. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Pitch in the dirt, and a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now for Seattle.
Yeah, nobody really.
Luke Raley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bounce to
No
the right
way.
side.
Really?
Throw on to Olsen. Now only one out remaining.
The batter, the first
And up
baseman.
next for Seattle, Ty France. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first.
How can we not get anything? We can't get any.
Game 1 on the road.
This was by no means an offensive
Ooh.
outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
This is a continuation of the frustration we've had in that entire Minnesota series, the tail end of that Houston series. Nothing fucked myself more than scoring 10 runs.
Another look at the numbers
We just
for the shutout
have not
victory.
been able to figure it out since then.
To produce a shutout.
Castillo
Sometimes
gives up
you
a
just
couple of
gotta
hits.
tip
They
your
say
cap.
0 earned runs, but I'm sure that'll jump to 2.
2-0 your final here in this one.
That's the hardest pill to swallow in all of this. We gave up not the worst pitch in the world after an error, and that was it. We could have had a shot at it, but Julio was shaded a little over. It seemed like he was shaded a little bit to the right portion of the field for some reason, or it was just such a quick hit that it got out and we didn't really have a chance with it, no matter how fast Julio was. Might have had a shot at a robbery, but it got over the fence. This is one of the worst games that we have played. Pitching-wise, we still played pretty well. We made the critical errors when they did not. It kind of makes me respect a little bit more what Atlanta did in yesterday's game. I mean, they definitely did take advantage of the Cardinals' mistakes. We only managed to knock out 3 hits in this. We really struggled with Spencer Strider. We give Minter his 4th save. And, I mean, even
The final line score for our ball
even
game
as this game
for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
wore on and we were only down 2, it was just like, I don't feel like we can do anything.
On base.
They switched out the pitchers just frequently enough,
For the Mariners,
and like every fucking every inning was a new pitcher, and we just couldn't ever figure anything out. They had 2 hitters go 2 for 4, and that was really all they needed.
31 minutes.
Crawford was 0 for 2. He had a couple of walks. Haniger and Rojas were 1 for 3. Both had a strikeout on the day. Dylan Moore was 0 for 2, had a walk and a strikeout for the Mariners. Castillo picks up his first loss of the postseason and only his 2nd loss overall this season. 6 innings pitched to give up 2 hits, struck out 11. 1 walk, still 0 earned. I don't know why that's there. A.J. Minter picks up save number 4, and Spencer Strider not only wins the game, but he is your player of the game. He struck out 10 and while giving up only 3 hits. He did walk 3 in his 5.1 innings pitched, but the important number there is that goose egg in the earned run category. They struck out 16 times. We struck out 13, including 4 by Cal Raleigh. Absolutely brutal game on both sides. A lot of strikeouts. The Braves make their moves count, and we fall. There's the 2 earned. We fall for the first time this postseason. 2-0. Continuation of the struggles that we have had throughout this postseason. I keep talking about it, so sorry. But again, it's 10-1, and we have not scored more than 5 since then, and that 5 is a misnomer because it's on the road, which means we got an extra set of at-bats, which gave us that additional 1 run, and we scored 3 in the 8th and the 9th total. So we just haven't been able to do anything. We get a tight win against Minnesota. That gives me a little bit of hope going into this series. But we are really, really struggling here as Luis Castillo somehow his ERA drops, but he drops the game. We'll be back at it tomorrow with more baseball here as we advance the day. Max Fried is 0-3 with a 5.06 ERA. It's our first lefty of the postseason. He's taking on George Kirby, who's 2-0 with no ERA. Who will win? Can we split the series before we send it down to Atlanta? You'll have to tune in to find out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. The baseball playlist is right here, and this morning's video is up there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Go Sports, good Mariners, and have a great rest of your night.